That song is so sweet.
Honestly.
For a Tuesday like this, King Perry and Tenny, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so when we say that we are the best on the lunchtime sports, we're not just bragging. It's because you know deep down that we are super addictive, and that's the reason you keep coming back. You don't have a choice. You're stuck on us.
Yes, honestly, how easy is it to find a show that got you covered all around? Music, movies, your favorite celebrities, stimulating conversations, good laugh, top-notch events, and I can go on and on. Should I continue?
Yes.
No, there's no need to loud it. I mean, if they don't know about us by now, they can never know. No, but seriously, though, thank you guys for tuning in. As always, now welcome to the Nollywood edition of the show. Yes, it is Nollywood Tuesday, and my name is Amanda Dara. Yes, very simple and very sweet, and you can call me that for today.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is Royal and this is Finest. I go by the name King OJ. Well, you can call me OJ. That's what it is.
It is what it is. Okay, you know, it's your homegirl right here. He's the hostess with the mostest. I mean, yeah.
Tell them.
All right. It's a jewel in the crown, baby. My name is Honeypot. Now, very soon we'll bring you today's entertainment stories. Then you'll find out which celebrities have birthdays today on Celebrity Birthday Shoutouts. Then a quick history lesson of this day in entertainment history will come up after Rewind.
And of course, on Sweetville, Amanda will take us through all the crazy and funny stuff on social media, after which we'll have two guests join us for a quick chat on today's show.
Of course, and then later on, the trade-off segment will come up after. You get the entertainment news recap. Daily Top 5 will also be up next, and that's where we'll be taking a look at 5 Nollywood actors with dual citizenships. Now, in the final lap, Ojana will bring you some movie talk on the movies at the movies segment. Then we'll wrap things up with Where Are They Now? I mean, it's a packed show. I'll be back after this break, so don't go anywhere, all right? Stay here. Hey, Wizkid always giving us jams, giving us that cool, calm, and collected
Are you
vibe.
feeling it already, guys?
I mean, it's Wizkid. Even if you don't feel it initially, in like 3 weeks, next thing you'll be like, blah, blah.
And I know that there are some lines there that people would like, so people will just start using, you better blow for daddy. Like,
hey! On that note, let's just focus on entertainment news. Now, the first story on our list is Lizzo takes break off Twitter. American singer Lizzo has announced that she's taking a break from social media platform Twitter. And according to the Grammy nominee, trolls have been harassing her non-stop and it's getting too much. She revealed this on Twitter where she wrote, and I'm quoting, "Yeah, I can't do this blip no more. Too many trolls. I'll be back when I feel like it." Many fingers are pointing to the fact that her reason for quitting the platform was because author Boyce Watkin claimed in a tweet that the singer's success was due to an obesity epidemic in America. Now, he stated, "Rather than encouraging people to do better, we are simply lying to them and telling them that they are fine just the way they are. Unfortunately, many of these people are dying from diabetes and heart disease." Now, Lizzo, however, replied him, stating that her success has nothing to do with her weight. And she replied, and I'm quoting, "I'm popular because I write good songs and I'm talented and I perform high-energy hour-and-a-half shows filled with love. The only person who needs to do better is you. Keep my name out of your mouth and look in the mirror before you come for me." Here's the attention that she ordered. Now, in case you don't know, Lizzo is gearing up for this year's Grammys, where she leads the nomination list with 8 nods. Ooh, I mean, Lizzo, apparently she's one singer that people think just came out of nowhere, but she has been grinding for a bit. But her song, I think Juice, just hit it on the R&B list, and people are now starting to recognize her. And she has been this size for a long time as well. So what do you think about his opinion that people are accepting her because of her weight?
So I think that it's the right response that she has given, because there is no how people would not talk. Especially people who are haters, they just want to bring you down, and then they're saying that it's because of. So what if it was because of her size that she's popular? Now that she is popular, I mean, the result is what matters to her at the end of the day. People use different means to get popular, you know, and she's saying that invariably, like, your opinion does not count. If that is what you can keep that to yourself. You shouldn't worry about yourself. Don't even worry about me. And I think that that is the vibe people should even have moving on 2020. Like, people will say, also thought about you, but it is who you think you are. And you don't have to actually, you know, succumb to whatever thing they're saying.
I actually find it quite funny because Adele is also in the news for losing too much weight. So I'm like, what is the balance? With Adele, initially, it's like, oh, she's a bit chubby. Now she's lost the weight. It's like, oh, she looks sick. So it's like, you can't really win in this situation. So the thing is, you
cannot satisfy human beings. And that tells you that, you know, no matter what you do, you just have to make yourself happy. Does it make you happy? Then do it. You don't have to like, oh, consider people like, oh, what would they say? So Adele was chubby, and I don't know where she got that vibe like she should, maybe because of health or whatever thing. And then she lost some weight, and they're like, oh, is this the Adele we used to know? So there is nothing you really do that, you know, people would be satisfied with. So just stay in your lane, do whatever thing that makes you happy, whatever rocks you built at the end of the day. OJ.
I think everybody needs to take a cue from people like this. When you don't want all this bad energy, you just leave them. I think that's why she took the decision to just leave Twitter and leave. Can she sing? Yes, she can sing. She's super talented.
Yeah.
And she's nominated 8 times, 8 different categories in this year's Grammy. Super talented singer. And is she ashamed of her body? No, she keeps flaunting it. When she's performing on stage or in her videos, you see her wearing skimpy clothes. Oh, the slim girls can wear it. I can wear it too. And I like how I am. So it's crazy that people just always have opinion about people's life. And she's just saying,
how they should look.
Yeah, right now, I can't deal with you guys. When I'm ready, I'll come back. But for now, I just need to leave this space.
That's the vibe, right? 2020, moving on.
Bad energy, just move on from them.
Okay, guys, let's get to the second news, and that is Trey Songz accused of sexual assault. American singer Tremaine Neverson, popularly known as Trey Songz, is facing a $10 million lawsuit for allegedly assaulting an unnamed woman sexually. According to the court documents, the alleged victim, who is from Georgia, claims that the assault took place on New Year Day back in 2018, where Trey Songz reportedly invited her to a nightclub following a New Year's Eve celebration at Sean Diddy Combs' home. The lawsuit states that the singer sexually assaulted and battered the accuser by proceeding to forcefully placing his hand under her dress without her consent, and also attempting to touch her inappropriately without her consent or permission. The crazy thing about this accusation is that the plaintiff is stating that another woman told her that Trey Songz acted in a similar way towards her. Now, the unnamed woman is, however, seeking more than $10 million in damages from Trey Songz for not just the assault and battery, but also for intentionally inflicting emotional distress and for negligent inflicting of emotional distress. Okay.
$10 million. That's a lot.
Okay, Trey Songz again.
Another day, another black man is in the news for situations like this. It's crazy. I think he had a situation like this in 2018 or 17, but the woman in question actually dropped the case because she couldn't prove anything. And now this is a new one coming up, and somebody just wants to rip a black man off his $10 million.
No, I'm not going to agree with you on that. I mean, $10 million, obviously there is some sort of advantage here because it is Trey Songz we are talking about. There's a financial advantage towards her, you understand? But then this is a situation of not knowing that some things are wrong. I'll give you an example. I watched a video of an MC that was talking to all the bridesmaids, and he was like, oh, everybody twerk, twerk, twerk. And they started twerking, and then he started tapping their ass. And I'm like, okay, this is not right. Like, it looked like fun. It looked like something you're doing for fun, but it's not right. That is actually sexual assault right there. But you don't even know because you think you're playing. Now, a lot of artists, a lot of musicians, a lot of entertainers feel that this is a part of the vibe.
So do you think in this modern day that is everywhere?
Yeah.
It's everywhere. You know people can sue you, and these are things you're supposed to avoid, and you deliberately want to do something like that?
Yes.
This modern day?
Yes,
like going deep into her skirt and trying to touch her
They
inappropriately?
don't even know it's wrong.
No, in modern day that...
oh, you're there.
No,
in
modern day that people sue regularly for things like
Especially
this.
in America.
Do you think people will still want to be doing these things?
In modern day when AIDS is everywhere and people are still having sex without condoms. I mean, you can go on and on about
people
this
are mad,
argument. People are still going to do the wrong things whether they know it or not because they feel like they're above the law. They feel like Trey Songz, I mean, he's a fine-looking guy. He's gorgeous. He has money. He has fame. Girls are probably all over him. And then it comes to a point in time where, oh, she's she's there, she's dancing sexily, and you think that's the green light. That's the point where you have to understand that's not the green light.
I actually agree with Amanda in a way. I was having a conversation with a dude and I was talking about, you know, protecting yourself, not using, and then the person was saying that, you know, the first time he actually had a disease and he got that from a woman, it was because he had not grown thick skin to, you know, he was just getting into the sex thing. And later he feels that you can do without using condom, and there is always a reason for that.
So, 2019 or 2020, it's still happening.
Then you're wondering,
yeah.
I mean, how primitive can people be?
It's crazy. We'll just keep our fingers crossed and see where this story will lead to.
Yeah.
And yes, let's just
protection. No, be sure to protect yourself from any sexual anything. Use protection, and if you know that you do not even want to, just abstain. If you know that you cannot abstain, then use protection.
And look for consent from people.
Yes, please.
All right.
Okay, moving on to some more crazy story. Harvey Weinstein charged with new sexual crimes. Yes, embattled Hollywood film producer Harvey Weinstein has been charged in Los Angeles with raping one woman and sexually assaulting another in separate incidents over a 2-day period in 2013. According to Los Angeles County District Attorney Jackie Lacey, the 67-year-old now faces new felony charges of forcibly rape, forcibly oral copulation, sexual penetration by use of force, and sexual battery by restraint. Jackie Lacey states, and I quote, "We believe the evidence will show that the defendant used his power and influence to gain access to his victims and then commit violent crimes against them," end quote. Harvey Weinstein has, however, denied all allegations of non-consensual sexual activities related to the New York case and other claims made against him. You might recall that Harvey Weinstein's career collapsed in October 2018 after numerous accusations of sexual harassment and assault were leveled against him. The film producer's latest foes are coming a few weeks after he granted an exclusive interview where he talked about all he had done for American women in America as regards movies. So
another situation of a case of a high well-known producer in Hollywood. I have fame, I have influence. So if I ask you to go down on me, why are you not going to do so? I mean,
moving freely, by the way. Moving freely, by the way.
Moving freely, by the way.
The black guys, they lock them, but the white guys just still move around. And
So there is something about this. If you say that this is racist, then you would be maybe correct in a way, because people now come up with, okay, so you just want to intentionally take the black man down. Why wouldn't they think this way if the white man is walking freely, as OJ said? I mean, there is something to be looked into when it comes to this. And you know that there is no how you're in the limelight. People cook up stories. Sometimes, you know, even in Nigeria, I've interviewed Skills before, and Skills said that there are some times that he wakes up to certain news about himself and he's pinching himself like, when did I do this? When did this happen?
It's just crazy, though.
It's quite sad. I mean, looking at the pictures from his, what do I call it, the court appearance where he was with the walker, it looked very, he looked quite pathetic, actually. And it makes you, I feel like it draws your sympathy part of you, draws that sympathy part of you. But then the thing is that we might feel empathy towards him right now, but did he actually commit these crimes? And should he pay for it?
Why didn't we feel the same way about Bill Cosby?
That's what I'm saying. So they're trying to pull on those emotional string of ours. That's why he's looking like this. You know, they made him appear this way. But it still goes back to the same issue of you cannot use your power. You cannot think that because you have influence, because you have power, because you are so influential in your industry that you don't need consent. You would always need consent all the time.
True that.
I think that's the lesson for today.
Yes,
in entertainment news, honestly. But we're just going to move away from that.
I mean, for the Nigerian guys who think that a girl comes to your house and she thinks that you're weak by not touching her. What? Please do not touch her.
Are you a baby? Are you not an adult? Please don't bring that into 2020. But we're just going to move on to celebrity birthday shout out. Now, we have so many birthdays today, so let's just get right into it. Now, Blue Ivy Carter, the daughter of Beyonce and Jay-Z, turns 9 today, guys. Oh, so sweet.
How sweet.
So confident. Like, this is one little girl that is, she's already a star. Let me just say that.
Even from the womb. I remember when Beyonce was pregnant, where people were trying to get a picture that, who will she look more like?
Oh,
is it Jay-Z? Is it Beyonce?
She looks
Oh,
like
she should not look like Jay-Z, for God's sake. She's just crazy. 9 years.
She looks like both of them.
Yeah.
She has Jay-Z's nose and then Beyonce's eyebrows and hair and features and color and everything. But she's...
And she has done music.
And then she's
was nominated for
music.
music.
She was part of the Lion Gift album.
Yeah, where she collaborated with Wizkid and Beyonce.
That is such a big deal. What were you doing when you were 9? But yeah.
I was
birthday
in
to her.
Espanol.
Oh, look at you.
Wow.
Don't bring that into 2020, OJ, please.
Oh, well, we also have American actor and musician Jeremy Renner, who turns 49 today. Amongst his many works, he's well known for his recurring role as Hawkeye in Marvel Cinematic Universe films like Thor, the Avengers series, and Captain America. Doesn't look his age at all. Still looks quite good. And such a fantastic actor as well.
Definitely.
We also have American actor and filmmaker Nicolas Cage, who is turning 56 today.
What?
I can't believe that. What?
I've been seeing this guy for years. Though.
With a career of close to 4 decades, he came to the attention of wider audiences in the 90s with mainstream films such as The Rock, Face Off, Con Air, and City of Angels.
I will never forget Face Off with John Travolta, where they had to cut off their face to fit in. That was superb acting right
I love
there.
him when he plays the bad roles too. Yeah, I think he kills that as well. We also have a Nigerian actress popular for her works in Yoruba films, Shola Kosoko, turning 44 today.
Oh,
happy birthday to her.
I mean,
yeah.
like, you know, you have some people and then they're always putting their age like in your face, like, oh, this is how old. But I don't think I would never even have thought that. I mean,
She also looks very good.
well, happy birthday to her.
We have a lot of people celebrating today. We still also have Nigerian comic actor Victor Osoagwu, who is a year older today as well.
This is somebody that when you just see his face, you're already laughing.
And finally, celebrating in Nigeria is Yul Edochie, the Nigerian actor and politician who is turning 38 today. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday.
With his deep voice.
With his deep voice. Happy birthday
and
to
a new
you.
career like a pastor?
Yes!
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
Children of God, praise the Lord.
Okay, hallelujah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
wow.
happy birthday to everybody celebrating their birthday on this special day. We send you love and light and peace.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, rewind this next. It's time to go down memory lane. Take a look at this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1955, Marian Anderson became the first African American to perform with the New York Metropolitan Opera. This day in 2003, In the Club single was released by 50 Cent. It went on to win the MTV Video Music Award for Best Rap Video and Best New Artist 2003, as well as the Billboard Song of the Year 2003.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday.
Singing it, yes.
Okay.
And she looks amazing in that video. All right, guys, welcome back to the show. It is now time for Tweetville, where we bring you all of the savagery, humor, and cray-cray moments on social media. It's been a long time I said cray-cray.
Yeah,
Cray-cray.
you know, I said it.
All right, are we ready to do this?
Yes, we are.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, so this one is from Pletro, and he's saying, somebody inboxed me. Hi, sugar. I replied, hi, groundnuts. She blocked me. But I thought we wanted to drink Gary, so what happened? Why is she blocking me?
So I'll say this for the opt-in time. I don't know why people just think that they can always just use terms of endearment for just anybody. Now, if you don't have a certain relationship with that person, how can you be calling somebody
don't go to
baby?
Even look at your name. Hi, honey.
Okay, well, if you say hi, honey, maybe that's cool. I'll say for my name. But then when somebody you don't even have any relationship with, you say baby. How? Hi, sugar. What?
Nigerian men and
Sugar rush.
Zero romance.
Nigerian men and
You
baby,
can
they're
do-
like this.
Wow, hi, groundnuts. You just killed it.
I love, no, the conversation was going well.
It was.
Yeah, I love it.
I
Okay,
love it.
what is she supposed to reply to that?
You now, I pure water.
Hi.
I pure water.
Ice cubes.
It's like just,
Let's drink Gary now.
OJ used to do this thing.
That's how romance used to start. You know,
that
you're
is-
funny. You're so funny. Let's meet up.
OJ, this is how you used to do, Abi.
Stop. Don't lie.
All right, this is another one from Dembe, and he says, small harmattan you can't handle, but you want to move to Canada. And then somebody replied her, Chupako, saying, some of us handled further maths better than maths.
True.
Mind your business.
No.
But some people,
Maths.
some people did well in further maths and didn't do well in maths. Yeah, but I think they're very strange people.
But they're very strange people.
Very strange
actually,
people because
I mean,
further maths was always like Greek to me. Like maths is still, I mean, further maths has too many dy, dx with a derivative of, I'm like, no,
I can't,
you can't sine, cosine.
I can't remember anything.
Oh no, so. If you're on this table, though, if you liked further maths better, perhaps Canada. But if you can't
this
handle
conversation of this
harmattan,
and traveling abroad? What is there?
There's a difference. Because even this small one, I'm even shivering right here in the studio. But let's
Don't go to Canada. Don't go to Russia.
Let's just move on to more tweets. Okay, this one is from Damini, and he says, not to sound ungrateful, but when is the next public holiday?
Wow.
I'm on this table. Like, has work
guys
really
don't want to
started?
work again. So I went to a certain salon to mat my hands. So somebody was talking about how she woke up yesterday and saw a lot of people going to work. So I'm like, no, just be there forever. Don't work again. Like, oh, she was already saying, so this holiday is over.
Lagos feels differently during the public holidays, you know.
can drive
Everywhere is so
freely.
beautiful. You can drive freely. You can go for drinks.
People are coming
you
back
know.
from their villages.
Yeah.
Should we send some people out of Lagos?
Yes.
The thing is that when we now collect this list, I hope that you and I will not be among those.
I'm not from here, so I'm.
Oh wow.
I'm going.
Because if they actually say they should move everybody that's not a Lagosian, who'll be left? Think about it. Think about it. All right, let's move on to more tweets.
There was
Okay.
drama everywhere.
Yes, and this one is from Igbo Mate, and he says, fiance's father. So what do you do for a living? And me, my best, oh. Sir, I am doing my best. And then he's
My
not
son.
holding his cap.
My son, what do you do for a living?
So, I mean, what is he actually doing? Because he's doing his best. What does that mean?
So the thing is that maybe
doing
it's
something, but I'm
you know
trying.
these days
Don't
how
ask
some
me,
people
I'm
answer some questions. They say, I'm in between jobs. Like,
What do you they do?
He's probably in between jobs. Or
Like,
he doesn't have a job.
so
or
the
he's
person does
looking
not
for
have a job.
Or he has a business that he has not started, but is in the idea phase. Wow. I wonder what the reply would have been. What would your reply be if you're the father, OJ?
Huh? Oh, nice one.
Nice one.
I'm not that guy.
Nice
Do you
one. And afterwards,
do you love my daughter? That's all.
Now love you go shop.
That's all.
Is it love you to pay house rent?
You know I'm not Nigerian now.
Wow. Okay, do we have more tweets? Yes, we do. Now, bro, someone in church sewed camel trad. How now?
No, that's
And
it.
then Charles is like, are you in the Lord's army?
Oh Lord God. Wait.
So this person
Wait,
took
that's
it
not even possible,
very
Abi?
literal.
Is that possible?
So
Traditional attire with the camouflage.
yes, now you can sew anything with camel. So the
Yes.
person maybe did like an agbada, or if you're
That
a
is
babe.
totally wrong.
Is it? Who said
What?
it's wrong?
maybe,
Who told you it's wrong?
maybe.
That would be very ugly, by the way.
No, it could look cool, like that Ebuka style of agbada. You just be on a camel.
Ugly.
You're not creative. The guy is in the Lord's army. What do army people wear?
Where?
And if certain people
Am I in the
if
Lord's
certain-
army?
If certain people wear that, it will be okay. All right.
Yeah,
now,
that's
Like
true.
who?
Some people can wear anything and look good.
You are busy on
Yeah,
Twitter.
but
Do
that's
not,
it on
do not
Twitter.
try.
Thank you, Mandy.
Yeah.
Thank you, indeed. Nice one. Okay, guys, so we will go on this break, and when we return, we are returning with our guest. So stay here with us.
You better.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That was Joe Boy beginning. Yes, if you've been on social media a lot lately, then you would have probably heard about the Sugar Sisters. Together, the three of them, an absolute mess. Only two of them are here in the studio today, Sister Shirley and Sister Susie. They're going to be telling us about the origin of the sisterhood very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, join us in welcoming these two amazing actors, Bisola Ayeola and, of course, Adesua Etomi.
Wow. Adesua, don't even start not yet. But one thing is, I was going to ask, like, we don't see Adesua attend interviews or grant interviews like this.
That
so
often.
what actually pushed you out? Is that we are special? No, don't.
Special.
You have to
You
be
are special. You guys are
yourself.
unbelievably special.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
But this is the first time on our set, I believe.
It is the first
Now, what do
time.
you think about this?
I think it's amazing.
Aw,
Very
thank
nicely
you.
done. It feels very warm. You guys are awesome.
You heard it.
No, I'm coming to her. Bisola
I'm a founding member.
Bisola care. So, Adesua.
Yes.
This thing, is it that these people infected you? Or because Bisola is making me to believe that it has been inbuilt.
I actually don't know what you're talking about because at the end of the day, I'm really calm and, you know, they really infected me because I've always been like a relatively like quiet person.
Wow.
So Bisola is the problem, mainly. Actually, Bisola and Bimbo. I don't know what they put in my food or what they do every now and again. But as you can tell, like, see, am I not calm right now?
You know what? Adesua, I'm not sure she's been 100% truthful right now. I'm just going to check out a clip from Sugar Rush. I will be right back in the studio.
Bimbo.
Let me ask you, do small mathematics. Okay, what is 800,000 times 360?
280 million.
$800,000.
Yes. Everybody is not just me.
You're back. So you were saying before that they infected you, but from what we saw is like it's
You're
there.
not doing thought.
Okay, I'm lying.
Yeah.
I'm lying.
Okay, Bisola, let's talk about you. I mean, a lot has happened, and they keep happening, and I'm so happy for that.
Thank you.
And let's talk about you joining a record. Will I say? I said a label.
A
Let them say
management.
a
Yes.
management. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I said because she sings too, but then a management, and so because of that, we see that some things are being tamed. I don't know, but somehow in my subconscious.
Okay, let me ask,
like,
what things are tamed?
So I don't know. Maybe there are things that you're expected not to do, and there are things you're expected to do. Not to say that they
Bisola
caught
would
you
have done
anyway.
on her own.
On our own, maybe on your page, maybe some things are being controlled because I mean you're under a management or something at this point.
I wouldn't really call it being controlled. I think I'm pretty much, yes, exactly, that's it. We are intentional about this brand.
Thank you so much.
Do you understand? You get me? We are intentional for everything that goes out there. It's intentional, you know. And I'm someone with the brand and everything. My management helped me understand that I shouldn't be myopic regarding my career. I shouldn't think about the now.
Okay.
Aim higher. 30 years from now, what exactly, you know, because the internet never, you know, sleeps, it never lie, you don't forget, you know, so things we put out are intentional, the brand is intentional. Yes, one thing I do know a lot of people have said I've stopped doing, maybe the skits that they drop.
We missed that, by the way.
But I think the last one I dropped was maybe in September.
That's a long
that's a
time
long
ago.
time.
It's not really a long time for you. We do a skate.
So talking about branding, you know, this Sugar Rush brought out another side of you that people don't really see in the public. I mean, if we look at your films from The Wedding Party, Up North, Muna, even in Malika, the animation that you did, you have this composed, cool character. And then we see you in Sugar Rush. And it was a completely different experience.
That is why Sugar Rush is literally one of my favorite films because I feel like it allowed me to show other sides of myself that I haven't had the chance to explore. And that's why it was so much fun. Half of the things you see in there were like spontaneous and we were also like in tune, and just being on set and being given a character that you can play with. It was so much fun. And I actually cannot wait. I'm like, Sugar Rush 2, Sugar Rush 3, Sugar Rush 4, Sugar Rush 7, we're here for you, you know? Because I really, really enjoyed playing that character because people that do know me know that I have a very funny side. People that are close enough to me know that I'm actually like a mess. You know, like I'm very playful, always playing. So it was nice to play a role that I was able to
So it was a breeze to do Sugar Rush.
Oh, it was so much fun.
It was so much fun.
What would you say has been like your most challenging project so far?
I think every single project comes with its own challenges. I'm not one of those people that be like, oh, this was more challenging than the other. I just think each project is unique and each character is unique. And every now and again with each character, you have to find the character. And it's all a very complicated process. So no character is ever easy. If you ever think it's easy, then you haven't done enough work or found out enough about the character. So every character comes with its own, with their own complexities.
Still talking about Sugar Rush, Bisola. When you got the script, what came to your mind from Jade?
First off, before I even got the script, when Jade sent the synopsis and said, oh, there's this project, before she even finished, I was like, yes, I'm on it. And then I got the script and I laughed my head off. And, you know, in fact, Adesua sent me a message maybe 2 months before we started filming, oh yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this with you. Like, okay, cool stuff. So getting on, it was amazing. Like from reading the script and then actually vibing with your co-actors, because that's the best thing that can happen to any actor.
100%.
Feeding off of the energy of your co-actors. They bring out the best in you, you know, and that was, it was amazing with Adesua and Bimbo Ademoye. Like, even when we had like really late hours, when we were tired, when we were just knowing that we're in this together made it a breeze.
Okay.
It was so good.
So there is this thing about, okay, so I saw someone who reviews movies constantly, and so she put up on a page like, okay, so what's Cardi B did when she came to Nigeria and is still doing, talking about Nigeria in good light and putting everything up. It's just the way it should be with actors, you know, like they don't have to beg you to put up a work that you were in on your page to promote it. So I say that you've been doing a lot of promotion, you know, going to Abeokuta the other day or something. Ibadan, yes, Ibadan.
It's also a testament to the kind of project that has been made. When you're happy with, because a lot of times people don't realize that as actors, you're literally just an ingredient in the soup. They tell you, oh, there's this lovely soup we're trying to make. Oh, we need these ingredients. And you don't see the finished product. A lot of people don't realize that you don't see the finished product maybe until the premiere, or sometimes until the film is out in cinemas. So a lot of times, you can see a project and you'd be like, oh man, I didn't even know it was going to turn out this way. But shooting Sugar Rush, it just felt really good. And the fact that we watched the film and it's even way better than we thought it would be, it just motivates you. You want as many people to see because you want people to start to realize that Nollywood is growing and people are working and, you know, the industry is putting so much work into the things that we're doing. So it's really exciting.
So are you saying that there are other works that you would do and if you don't really feel it, you're not going to put up
No,
the
that's
works
not what
on
I'm
your
saying.
page?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is that when a project is great, the motivation is more. We're not going to try and pretend that that's not true. It is, because if you're attached to something that's great, you want as many people to see it as possible. And that doesn't go to say that you won't promote other things, because we've done other films that we've promoted too that we love just, you know, just as much and that we've promoted and stuff. So, yeah.
Would you permit me to go a little bit personal?
In what sense?
A little bit. You know, how does it feel acting alongside Mr. Wellington?
I'm not answering that question.
For the second time. Because you guys did Up North together and this one again.
Yeah. Fantastic.
It was fantastic.
Beautiful. I don't get put on this spot. I'm on here. Let me answer. No.
So Bisola sings, she acts, Adesua acts, and she also sings. When are you going to just give us for the road?
No, I've actually heard some songs.
Recorded?
Yes, already recorded. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Why are you
when are you going to bring it out?
Can we get like a preview?
No preview, sorry. No preview. Preview is falling my
Gospel,
head.
inspirational, what genre?
Sweet music.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
Bisola, you are dead.
Don't be vexed. Don't be vexed.
It's not
with me.
Basbo.
Are you guys going to be collaborating like
I would love to. I personally think that Bisola is one of the most talented, and I'm not gassing her up because I know people tend to do that a lot, but I really genuinely, honestly believe that she's one of the most talented people that we have in the industry right now. And I'm really just great that people are starting to pay more attention because she's so supremely talented.
That is so sweet.
And just getting the chance to work with her was such a great feeling because we fed off each other. Baby girl, don't cry. So I would love the chance to do music with her. She knows, I've told her this already, and it's something that we've talked about, and hopefully the stars align and we maybe give you all one or two things in 2020.
You know,
Exclusive. Adesua, say it again. Music from Adesua.
If you didn't get it that time, sorry.
So we already heard it from the
So
start.
sorry, we don't need to repeat.
So but now we know who to ask the questions to. Start going to.
I don't know nothing. I know nothing.
Bisola, don't be a mess.
I know nothing. I will say nothing. Yes.
So it's year 2020, beginning of a new year. What are your plans? What are the plans that you have for this year?
Well, plans never end. Plans never stop. You plan to wake up the next morning, so that's a plan already. Work, as always. I've started working. There's something that I plan to do, but it's going to be slower than I anticipated, but we don't stop. We keep moving. And yeah, there's going to be so much more music, movies, film. Work have plenty down.
That's good.
For 2020.
I love it.
In this era that we have new directors, new movie producers, are
it's a
we
great time to
expecting
be
to
alive.
see Bisola or even Adesua producing your own movies or directing?
That's a nice one.
Personally,
not immediately.
Okay.
Because definitely it would happen. It would happen, but I'm not one to just roll with the tide. Everybody is doing it. Let me rush bandwagon. No. I think good things take time. You have to plan properly, learn a few more things. I've been learning on the job, but you know, with time, just patient.
What about you?
Relax.
it's funny that question comes up because it's something that I've been dabbling with back and forth, myself and Banky Boba, baby, honey, sugar, sweetie pie. It's something that we've talked about. We registered our own production company. Like Nigeria is so filled with talent, and we want to make amazing movies and give like new people like the opportunity to show their talent, and we've been saying 2020 for the past 3 years, and 2020 is finally here. So hopefully, by the grace of God, by 2020, by the end of 2020, we may have something maybe in the first quarter of 2021. I don't know, but it is something that we're definitely looking into. That we want.
We all love the collabos, you know.
For somebody who has so much energy like Bisola, I'm sure that she must have heard this question before, and maybe it wasn't even put this way. So you hear that, oh, all these things that you do, don't you ever get overwhelmed? Like, I know that you have a lot of energy, and then you've been doing music side by side, you know, with, you know, what's it called, acting and all of those, doing skits, and but don't you ever, like, sometimes I'm just scared, like,
slow down.
It does get overwhelming.
So how do you deal with that?
I think the most important thing is just having the right set of people around you. You know, so one, I don't get carried away. I don't get drowned in being overwhelmed with what is going on around me. And my management temple has been absolutely amazing, you know, with that. You know, there are times to say, okay, breathe, relax. Okay, this seems like it's almost impossible to do. We'll plan properly. So basically, family, work-wise, just have the right people around you and working together. Once you have the same synergy, you're on the same page, it just makes everything a lot easier. So I do get overwhelmed, but when I am, relax, just chill, and then we pick it up from there again.
Okay. Before we let you guys go, we're going to make you guys play a little game called the Meow Game. It's simple.
One do.
Yes. We give you, you're the Sugar Sisters now.
You've started.
You got this. It's simple. We give each of you a song, and you have to meow your way through.
Oh, easy.
Yes. So we're gonna see who is better at
What's
this
your
one.
favorite song, Joe Boy Baby, for now?
Which?
Should we do Baby or beginning?
Joe Boy is fantastic. I don't know all of it.
No, you can choose.
Which song would you want?
Over to you first. Think of it.
I don't know what song. You guys, don't make it easy for me, because I'm already, this is already easy.
Okay, look at.
Boys, Zlatan, Meow.
I don't know that one. I don't know that one very well. Give me one of my songs now.
Okay, they're already playing one for you.
Oh, which is that? I don't know this rap. The part.
You wanna do it?
Okay, do this one.
Okay.
Are you laughing at me?
Because the thing is, we're just warming up.
Oh, we've not started.
Yeah, we're starting now.
I don't want this on your ear. I'll change my mind.
Vibration.
Oh, yeah.
Fireboy. So we are meowing it according to the...
No, just sing it. You know it? Yeah, just go.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 but I got that part now. We are sisters. I did it for the sugar clan. Bimbo, all of it. There's nothing you can do. Well done for the sugar clan. That's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You
Thank
escaped,
you.
but it's all right.
No, she was at the beginning and she was there.
Harmonizing. That's
Yeah.
a lot of work.
Thank you so much for coming. I know your
Thank you for
energy
having
is so
us.
contagious. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
people are
Appreciate
out
it.
there super excited that we brought Adesua and of course Bisola onto the show. So,
Thank you.
But I mean, we have to go. That's it on the first half of the show. Now, still to come, we have entertainment news recap, daily top 5, and movies at the movies. And of course, where are they now? It's still a very packed show, so stick around with us. And thank you guys once again. Thank you. Thank you.
Akon,
Oh, wow.
Becky G.
I love the vibe. I love that
I mean,
vibe.
today's show is like, the energy is high.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
You're loving some.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yeah, you remember our friend. Beautiful. Wow.
Beautiful.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Back to reality, back to sanity. Yes, it's the second half of the show. So far, we brought you the news, Tweetville, and of course, our guest.
Yeah.
Now it's time to chew it off in a minute or less. One of us will rant about what's currently bothering her because I'm good.
You're good today.
I am
Praise
good,
God.
my
And
people.
it's so funny that it's the first year in the year that we are ranting and it now falls on my table. Like, how?
We want to hear from you. Share.
So this one is actually a very general one. It's not personal, but I just want to say that if you fall on this table, or you're at this table, then you should actually do something about it. Listen to what I have to say. So nobody is tensioning you. People don't post their losses, right? So if you think that, oh, you're getting pressured, you know, by things you see around and all that, maybe because you're just a human being. But then if you actually saw these people's losses too, well, maybe you'll be filled with inherent like bitterness for them and you would thank God for their lives, except you're just from the pits of hell. So I'll say, well,
You started this ranting of the year on a heavy note. Wow. No, continue.
okay, so I'm just saying that, Ogbeni, Mr. Man, Mrs. Woman, please face your front, be in your lane, do you. Once it makes you happy, do not fall for distractions, like just face fronts like that.
Day your day.
Day your day. You can even put it on your wall, like today as I'm going out, I'm going to focus on me. It's just about me, not about what people are doing, what they're saying, because so many times we allow these things affect us. And see, there is nothing really inside it. People just to post what they want you to see. Inside life, I'm telling you the truth, guys.
We'll stop there. But like, I think it's a very good rap. Why is your face like that?
I'm just
Yeah.
marveled.
Yeah, Marvel.
Marveled at
No,
the
but you
brand,
went
though.
really deep when you're like, are they from the pits of hell? But then I actually understand where you're coming from because, and I feel like it comes to a certain level of maturity for you to understand that it's just like a business. You're not going to post your bad experiences or your bad customer feedback. You're going to post the best. And this is even for international businesses. So you have to know that this is almost like a CV where you have to sell yourself in the best light possible. So do not look at another person's life and feel something is wrong with your life. But it comes with a certain level of maturity and self-love and self-esteem. So maybe you're saying they should build that up in this 2020.
And I saw Steve Babaiko's post, and he was talking about how they asked us to compare and contrast in secondary school, like them. J.P. Clark's, poem, and then you're comparing with maybe Chino Achebe's Things Fall Apart. No, guys, why? Maybe they should have taught us better not to
compare. Very valid.
I mean, do not even be jealous of anybody. Focus on your focus.
All right. Thank you so much, Honeypot, for that wonderful
just
rant.
6 words for you guys in 2020. Be you, do you, for you.
Motivational somebody.
Hashtag, I'm not that deep.
OJ, what did you eat this new year?
Guys, it's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news.
Yes, and then we told you that American singer Lizzo takes break off Twitter.
Yes, you heard Trey Songz accused of sexual assault.
And of course, we talked about this one. Harvey Weinstein charged with new sexual crimes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break right now. And when we come back, it'll be time for Daily Top 5. Stay here with us. This year.
Yes, I think so too.
Yes,
and this song is a vibe.
Yeah,
oh,
true.
wow, there are so many talented people there. How about Tofan too? I mean, Tofan has been there, and, it just amazes me that people hear him, like, it's almost like their first time, and they're like, oh, who is this person? I'm like, this person is
sometimes
sweet,
it happens like that.
Sweet. Okay, so you already know what time it is. It's time for Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Hey.
Oh yes, so it's always fun to discover new info about our favorite actors, and it is our job to bring you this fun discovery. So today we will be taking a look at Nigerian actors who have dual citizenship, that is Nigeria and another country. So the dual citizenship may be as a result of birth, naturalization, parents, or marriage. Here is a list of 5 Nigerian actors with dual citizenship. And we start with Jim Ike. All right, so now Jim Ike, who was born in Libreville, Gabon, to the family of Okolue, who are originally from Anambra State.
No, OJ. I get like,
I'm just asking this.
So because of his accent,
because of
right?
his accent.
No,
And sometimes he even speaks
Really?
he has the accent in Igbo language.
That's what I'm going to.
Where are you going
Where
to?
are you going to?
I'm done. No, you've taken it.
Nah,
I can't.
OJ, you can't deceive us. We know
Gabon.
you.
I spoke your mind.
Gabon, yeah.
But then
I
he
spoke
has
your
an interesting look, He has a Jim Ike look to him. So maybe it's the Gabonese. Is it Gabonese now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's be sure we're saying the right thing. All right, the second person on our list is Uche Jumbo. Now, the Nigerian actress and producer was born in Abia State, but later got married to Kenny Rodriguez, who is of Puerto Rican descent, in 2012. Now, as a result, she now has dual citizenship. Rodriguez.
It's to go and marry.
Wow. Is that what you have taken from this? But now we didn't know. I mean, some people didn't know that, but...
Okay, so can you tell us some more interesting stuff?
Now I know what to do.
Okay.
Number 3 on our list, ladies and gentlemen, is Banky W. Yes, this Nigerian actor and singer-songwriter is originally from Lagos State, but was born in the United States. And of course, that's where he started music doing... Yeah.
Okay.
Then he now came here.
Meta.
Then he came here, gave us Meta.
No, but...
Then now he's doing movies.
You can
and he's
actually
cashing out
see
everywhere.
the influence of the both worlds in his career, in the way he does his music, in the way he acts. He can flip both ways, and I think it's a beautiful advantage that he has.
True that.
Okay, now let's talk about Zach Orji. The Nigerian actor and filmmaker was born in Libreville to Gabon, but grew up in Cameroon and speaks both English and French fluently. He is originally from Nsukka, Enugu State, though it's, however, hard to tell if his dual citizenship is as a result of being born in Gabon or growing up in Cameroon. And he sings too. Do you know that part of Zagoji?
He sings, then he has a son too that is into music
Yes.
too.
In fact, the whole family, because I had an interview with him and he told me that his wife too sings and, you know, like.
And he's so homely and down to earth.
So he's very calm.
Yes.
And I had to employ a particular skill in interviewing him, you know. Like you have to look for something interesting to talk because it just sits beside you and he's very calm. And then you're like, hey, we are going to get talking, you know what I mean? I don't want to be...
And he thinks it's just very normal because when we were in Abuja together, he was just there, like eating with everybody else.
Like everybody.
Just, like everybody.
No,
such a beautiful
Zagoji.
attitude. Yes, such a beautiful attitude. Now, the fifth person on our list is Oge Okoye.
Tattoo girl.
Wow.
No, the Nigerian actress was born in London and later moved to Lagos to live with her family. Now, she's originally from Anambra State, but grew up in Enugu.
AKA Tattoo girl.
We're not carrying this into the new year, are we?
Okay. It's been long I saw Oge Okoye acting though.
Right, actually. Yeah. It's actually been long. I remember that BlackBerry babe.
Oh, Lord
she had
God.
like 5 phones.
Yeah.
I actually miss her acting.
Why I'm calling her tattoo girl, like she's that actress that I've been seeing in those days, and you're just seeing the tattoo on her body and like, Oge Okoye,
Like then, no.
Yes.
Not even like tattoos were not that popular for Nigerians.
Is,
but now it's like pure water, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's not really like pure water yet, but we're getting to that level. You know, I mean, you still saw Tiwa Savage the other day. You said something very interesting about, you know.
Yeah, Tiwa Savage has like a big tattoo on her hand.
And they keep having like more, like
I
for
can't
people
believe
who
you
actually
answered
love
me.
tattoos.
It's a new year. All right, guys, that's it on Daily Top 5. We're going to go on another break right now. And when we come back, OJ and I will bring you the movies to look out for at the movies. Now, stick around to hear or to see that.
I'm talking about the old school Ronaldo, not the new Ronaldo that scored a hat-trick that you will not let us hear what. Yes, Ajabota 22.
To make it about football.
Yeah, it's Ronaldo.
Oh, gelato.
There was no gelato called in this
Adedito.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, back to reality. It's time for movies at the movies. And of course, I'm doing this with Amanda Dara.
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling today?
Yes, today it's Amanda Dara.
Are you sure? Think about it. Is that what you said at the beginning of the show?
That's exactly what I said.
Okay,
I said it's Amanda Dara. Very simple and sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, can we do this now?
Yes. Let's kick off with Hollywood. Yes, the first movie on our list is Jexy. Yes, Phil has a major dependency issue. He's addicted to his phone. He has no friends. He has a job writing pop culture top 10 lists, and his love life is non-existent. But his Facebook status is about to change when he's forced to upgrade his phone. The latest model comes with an unexpected feature, Jexy, a life coach, virtual assistant, and cheerleader. With her help, Phil begins to get a real life. But as he becomes less dependent on his phone, Jexy's artificial intelligence morphs into a tech nightmare determined to keep Phil all to herself, even if it means ruining his chances of finding success. Actors include Adam Devine, Alexandra Shipp, and Rose Byron, amongst others.
The future of smartphones has arrived.
New phones, and I will follow you onto every single one of them.
I'm done.
You do not know how to get home, do you?
No, I do not.
What does this girl have that I don't have?
Well, a soul for one.
Does she have Google Maps?
No.
She sucks. I control your email and bank accounts. No one puts baby in a corner.
Movie I was about to watch, but I haven't watched it yet. I'm definitely watching it. I remember watching the trailer. The comments, below were just hilarious. Everybody was feeling this one, and I think it's just very real. In this age,
everybody's always
where
on their
everybody's
phone.
on their phone.
Help me with this. Google help me with this. Google help me with that.
That, and it's just like, what if it gets to a stage where your phone becomes like your companion? And then I like the fact that the phone, even with all the artificial intelligence, could not still beat human interaction. That's a good story right there.
Definitely.
That
a movie I would love to watch.
Definitely. In fact, I'm seeing it very soon. All right, the next movie on our list in the Gollywood and Nollywood industry is called Different Worlds. Now, James Ansah plans a reunion with his childhood friends after returning from his long stay abroad. The reunion, which was for 2 at a resort, and little did James know that a lot of drama would unfold during the getaway. Actors include Kofi Ajololo, Lillian Esoro, Ngozi Ezeonu, Kenneth Okoli, and Tadasa Young.
Woman I love, then I'll move to America and I'll stay there. You do no such thing. Oh yes, Father, I will. I don't want to show if I can marry a mother completely. Everything is not about money and power. I personally think she's no good for you.
What about the princess? What about the royal wedding?
I love
Collaboration
like
between Hollywood and Nollywood.
Nigeria.
Yes.
And of course, Kofi Ajolo representing Ghana.
Stop.
That's why I love to call him.
You know, I think finally we can settle. This is 2020 and we're already seeing collaboration between Ghana and Nigeria. One love, one Africa.
No, there's no settling anything.
Okay.
Let's
just move on.
Let's just continue with the cruise that we have on Twitter with Ghana, Nigeria. Anyways, moving on to our next movie in Nollywood. This one is titled Akpe. This movie tells the story of Akpe, who was deported from London and faced with the choice of returning to Warri or staying back in Lagos. Akpe decided to stay back in Lagos and hustle, where he pronounced himself the beast of the area. Fell in love with the wrong girl and encountered numerous challenges. Actors in this movie include Bolanle Ninalowo, Daniel Lloyd, Eniola Badmus, Jide Kosoko, Juliet Ibrahim, and Mr. Jollof.
I don't show for the yard, I know they taking nonsense. I get t-shirts. If they go a place, go shop for food. Return of the beast. Return of the beast. Return of the beast.
Well, they told like people will never die before. Now who be the king of this beast?
Hey, grab your copy now. No, that movie. It looks like it's going to be very funny.
Yeah, and I'm seeing Osh Baby there. It's
Juliet
comedy.
Ibrahim,
it's comedy.
the Warri girl, Jide Kosoko. I mean, it's star-studded.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah.
And it's a movie I would love to watch because of, you know, there are times you just need to just relax and just watch something that will make you laugh.
Wow.
Akpe is that movie, ladies
that
and
you
gentlemen.
should watch. I think that's it on Movies Are the Movies.
Yes, sir.
Honey, honey,
The Return of the Beast. The Return of the Beast. Akpe.
I liked Jax. I would like to see that. Jaxie, I would like to see that.
Why? Because you want one app that will just give you...
I think that's about it. The second one, Different Worlds, not bad. But then I would like to see Jaxie.
Yeah.
The third one, I am thinking,
Akpe.
should every movie go to the cinema? I think some should just be home movies, like you just stay at home and watch. No, this is not to say that the movies are not good, but I just think that every movie should not go to the cinema. This is not to bring down anybody's work. I'm just thinking, like, it shouldn't be like, okay, it's I think it's a trend. Like, everybody wants their cinema to be,
movie to be at the cinema.
Right there. But it
I mean, it's an interesting thought. It's a very interesting thought.
Okay, so you know that I will not hold back anything, I think. Not to say that I am actually saying that somebody's work is not good or something of that. So, but guys, we'll take a break now and we will be back for Where Are They Now?
Yes, sir. Larry Gaga.
Hey, this Larry Gaga though. I think I have to have one-on-one with Larry Gaga. I need to tap some things.
What?
Just conversation. You know how you just want to talk to some people and you just want to get some things like from them. I don't know. What's wrong
in
with
the game. Yeah, you.
Like, what's wrong with your head?
I'm just asking.
He just wanted to be sure what type of one-on-one it was. That's just for clarification purposes.
Like they could use that for a meme, like
exactly. We don't know. But now we do know. That is for conversation. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, right about now, it's time for Where Are They Now? Take a look to find out which actor we are talking about today.
It's Where They Are Now. Gloria Anazie-Young. A talented actress, producer, director, and a businesswoman, Gloria has been in the movie industry for over 20 years. Gloria started off her acting career as an entertainer on The Charlie Boy Show, a comedy skit. She had a breakthrough in Nollywood with the movie Glamour Girls. Since then, Gloria has featured in over 150 movies, including Royal Castle, Half of the Yellow Sun,
Your life belongs to a man.
The Soul That Sinneth, amongst others.
Who's trying to ruin my marriage? Who would know enough about us to plant a camera in the room?
Gloria played a lead role in the stage play August Meeting in 2018. The stage play was an adaptation of the Abia Women's Riot in 1929. In 2019, she starred in the Nollywood film Bali.
You know how they like to keep secrets?
Nobody's hiding anything, Mom.
Gloria hasn't been on our screens as often as before, so we hope that her recent works will set her up for a major comeback. Now you know where they are now.
Yes, sir.
You know where they are now. All right, welcome back to the show. Now, if you're just joining us, wow, where have you been? You have missed a whole lot. Today was such a vibe. I mean, from Tweetville, from the ranting that Honey
from
Pot
the Daily
gave
Top
us,
5, G-Mike being from Gabon.
Yes, I know. Wow, with his American accent. And I guess we're amazing. Adesua and Bisola just came and they just gave us that vibe that we needed to just finish up this Tuesday.
And
now,
so,
I mean,
OJ now came with some lies that you could actually hardly dictate.
I don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't do. It's year 2020. We don't do things like that this year.
Wow, indeed, we believe you. I will try to believe you this year, but if you just tell me one lie, that's it. It's all over. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Nollywood Tuesday from myself, Honey Pots, the host of the most, Jewel in the Crown, and of course, you already
Girlfriend
know.
next door.
I missed that one. King OJ
Yes, sir.
and myself, we're saying we're wishing you a lovely afternoon. Thank you for watching, and the gang will be here tomorrow, so watch out for that one. See you tomorrow. Mwah.
It will be.
Mwah.
It will be.